Have you ever looked at some modern art and thought, why are some random splashes of paint or sculptures that make no sense selling for ridiculous amounts? Take a look at these art auctions. Pieces that make you wonder if the artist was even trying are being sold for tens, sometimes hundreds of millions. But it's not just about the art. For the ultra-rich, buying these artworks isn't about hanging them in their living room. It's about dodging the tax man. Let's break it down. Imagine you're a millionaire. You owe $25 million in taxes, but you don't feel like giving it away. What do? You buy a painting for, let's say, $15 million from an artist you're connected with. But here's the kicker. You're not hanging it up on your wall. You're storing it in a place called a free port. Free ports are special storage facilities where art, wine, and other valuables can be kept without ever leaving customs. This means you don't have to pay taxes on them because, technically, they haven't entered the country. Your art is sitting in a climate-controlled warehouse, out of sight, and more importantly, out of the taxman's reach. Now, by doing this, you've reduced your taxable income because that $15 million you just spent on art isn't subject to the same taxes. And, as the cherry on top, the value of your art could even appreciate over time. So not only have you saved millions, but you might actually make money down the line. Have you ever wondered who decides the price of art? Well, the reality is, billionaires don't just buy art, they control its value. Imagine you and a group of other ultra-wealthy individuals all agree that a certain artist's work is worth millions. You buy and sell among each other, creating a perception that this artist is hot, and their work is extremely valuable. This artificially inflates the price. Now, not only have you made that art piece worth more, but when you resell it later, it might fetch even higher prices, thanks to your carefully crafted market hype. Meanwhile, you've been benefiting from its value on your books without paying heavy taxes on it. Here's where it gets even more interesting. These billionaires treat art the same way they treat stocks or real estate. It's a financial asset. Unlike stocks, though, the value of art isn't as closely regulated. If they need quick cash, they can borrow against their art collection, using the paintings as collateral for massive loans. And guess what? No capital gains taxes because technically they haven't sold the art. They're playing a long game, storing wealth in these art pieces, waiting for the right moment to sell them for a profit, or using them to get liquid assets, all while staying under the tax radar. Remember the free ports we talked about? Let's revisit why they're so crucial. When billionaires store art in these ultra-secure, tax-free zones, the art is effectively in limbo. It's like having a Swiss bank account, but for paintings. They can trade, buy, or sell these pieces with other ultra-wealthy individuals within the free port, without ever moving the artwork across borders or triggering taxable events. It's a system designed to keep their wealth out of sight and untouchable by government hands. So who loses in this game? While billionaires move their wealth around using art, the rest of us are left paying our taxes. This legal loophole lets them avoid contributing to the very systems that benefit everyone else. Infrastructure, healthcare, education, these rely on taxes that the ultra-rich have learned to dodge. This art game is being played globally, from Switzerland to Singapore. Free ports have become hotspots for the world's wealthiest, and as more money flows through these channels, the rest of the world's tax systems feel the strain. But here's the ethical question. Is it right for art, something meant to be about creativity and expression, to be used as a tool for hiding wealth? So next time you see a multi-million-dollar painting that seems like random splashes of color, remember, it might not be about the art at all. It's about power, money, and keeping that money hidden. This is the dark side of the art world. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more eye-opening stories.